Hey guys, welcome to episode 5 of my Houston Texans Connected franchise here on Madden NFL 25. In this episode, we will be going up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Houston in our first home game of the season. We will be looking to win it, and we have some key injuries, and they have a lot of injuries. I think their starting quarterback's out, and their backup quarterback is Mike Glennon, and we also have to look out for Doug Martin in this game, and they have a new wide receiver of Jericho Cotchery, who's had a very decent year so far, and their defense isn't bad either, so we have to watch the defense too. Today we're playing Arrowhead Stadium in Houston, Texans. It's a 1 o'clock game, and there it is, and you can see Coach Greg Schiano, still the coach of the Buccaneers, but not in real life, because I think Jake Gruden's the coach in real life, or Jim Gruden, or John Gruden, some Gruden. And there's Coach Bill O'Brien, and then there's Jim Nantz and Phil Sims talking about what the game is. But in this game, Doug Martin, we have to look out for him, because in this game he is very good. He might not have had a good year in real life, but in this game he's really good. And also Darrelle Revis, a very good quarterback that was signed by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers from the New York Jets in last year's offseason. And there you can see Andre Johnson and Brian Cushing and Jonathan Joseph getting ready for this game. And after that loss to the Patriots, this game is almost must-win, sort of, but we really need to win this game. And here you can see we win the coin toss, and we are going to select to kick. That's about it. They're going to defend left, and let's get this game to the 2014-15 season underway. And the Buccaneers are going to start on the 24-yard line. Mike Glennon at quarterback, 1st and 10. First play of the game is a handoff to Doug Martin. Doug Martin gets the first down and more. Out back to midfield, and he's taken down at about the 49-yard line. Nice game from Doug Martin just to start off the game. Like I said, Doug Martin's a key factor in this game that we have to watch out for. So at 1st and 10 again, about the 49, Mike Glennon dropping back to throw, and he finds Doug Martin, who's up midfield, and gets the first down, gain of 12 yards. And you can see how Doug Martin made the first 2 plays of the game, and he's very effective on the team so far. So Mike Glennon on 2nd down, and he finds Jericho Cotchery on the outside. Like I said, also Jericho Cotchery is a very underrated wide receiver on this team, and he's a real-life Pittsburgh Steeler. So on 2nd and 10 on the 22-yard line, Mike Glennon dropped back to throw, and he's picked off by Captain Munnerlyn, the newly acquired cornerback recently from the Carolina Panthers, and he can go all the way to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Houston Texans. A nice pick 6 by Captain Munnerlyn. That's going to bring the Texans to a 7-0 lead. It's not how Mike Glennon wanted to start the year, and there's Captain Munnerlyn celebrating. He should be celebrating, and that's going to put the Houston Texans up 7-0 over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. There you can see the replay. He read the route perfectly, and he didn't look back from there. I think that was about a 70-60 yard touchdown return, and that's how we want to start off our first home game of the season. One more look at it. You can see him not even close. Doug Martin tried to catch him, but he couldn't. And Greg Schiano was livid right now. That's not how he also wanted to start the game. So 7-0, and after 3 now by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, we are on offense. And Josh Johnson is still our quarterback. Had a decent first game, but we couldn't get the win. We find Andre Johnson on 2nd and 11 for a gain of about 8. And now it's 4th and inches, and we are going to go for it. It's kind of risky here. With 30-yard run, and it's a sneak, but he fumbles. And you can't advance a fumble if you're an offensive lineman, and that's not good, because now they have good field position. And Doug Martin just going to keep giving it to him. Now it's 2nd and short. And now it's 2nd and goal on the 5-yard line, and Mike Glennon and Doug Martin, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, are looking to score a touchdown here.
2nd and goal from the 5.
The game clock's running down, man in motion. It's a pitch to Doug Martin around the outside. Breaks a tackle, touchdown, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this game will be tied up at 7 after the extra point. And Doug Martin's happy, and that's one of possibly the many touchdowns Doug Martin gets this game. So now back on offense, Josh Johnson looks to bounce back after that fumble, and he's dropped back to throw. And he's evading the pressure. He rolls out to the left. He's evades a tackle, spin move, and he dives. Gain of about 20 yards. Nice play by Josh Johnson to also get down and not cause a fumble. So 2nd and 10 and about the 42-yard line. Josh Johnson looking to drive down the field some more, and he's jumping back to throw. And he finds Andre Johnson with a spin move. He fumbles, but it goes out of bounds, and that's not good. And I don't think Andre Johnson was injured on a play. I think it was a Tampa Bay Buccaneers defender. But we did have the punt, and Mike Glennon's running the read option, but he's fumbled. DJ Swearinger with the hit, and J.J. Watt recovers it. A crazy change of events there. And now it is 2nd and 5 for the Houston Texans on the 20-yard line. Josh Johnson is now looking to score. He's dropping back to throw, and off to Aaron Foster. 1st down and more, about to the 10-yard line. And Aaron Foster did not have a good game today. I can tell you that. And I don't know if I want to trade him or keep him on my team, but we're in the red zone. And Josh Johnson rolls out. He finds DeAndre Hopkins with the one-handed diving touchdown. And that's a touchdown for the Houston Texans. There's DeAndre Hopkins celebrating. Now it's going to be 14-7 Houston Texans. Bill O'Brien is satisfied with that touchdown. And look at it one more time. It was almost a broken play after DeAndre Hopkins came across the middle, and he saw there was an open space in the defensive zone, and a nice throw by Josh Johnson. That's a touchdown for the Houston Texans. And like I said, I don't know, after this game I was really debating on trading Aaron Foster for either a young running back or a 1st-round pick, but I don't know, you guys should let me know. And there's Mike Williams with a nice catch there, a big game. Now it's 2nd and 7 on the 27. Mike Glennon drop back to throw, and he finds, is that Jericho Kachi? Yes, it is. Jericho Kachi is having a big game so far, and you can see Mike Glennon has 8 completed passes in a row. He's looking to add more in the game. And then tight end in motion, 5 wide. The game clock's running down, he's dropping back to throw. Mike Glennon. He finds Jericho Kachi, spin moves and he fumbles, but Mike Williams picks it up, and that's big. But they did tack on a field goal, and then we did go 3 and out. So then Mike Glennon's back on offense, and he hands it off to Doug Martin on the draw. Doug Martin with the juke move, and he gets a nice gain, about 15 yards. And Doug Martin's having a really good game so far. He's got about 70 yards already on the ground. And that's not how our defense wanted to play.
First down here after the run.
So here on 1st and 10, Mike Glennon in the front, fullback in motion, hands off to Doug Martin again. Doug Martin to the outside. He has space. He has room. Touchdown, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And that is Doug Martin's 2nd touchdown of the day. And he should be celebrating right now, and that's going to put the Tampa Bay Buccaneers up 17-14. So after a good kick return by Keyshawn Martin, we are driving down the field on 2nd and 10. Josh Johnson jumping back to throw, and he finds Ray Griffin for a gain of about 19, I believe. And now on 2nd and goal, Josh Johnson finds it wide open. Keyshawn Martin for the 1st touchdown. I believe that's his 1st touchdown of the season too. And that's going to be a 21-17 ball game, and the Houston Texans will regain the lead. So now, just to end the 2nd quarter, I want to show this of how Captain Martin gets his 2nd interception of the day after Mike Glennon threw up a prayer just to end the half. And we do get the ball at half, so we can have a chance to go up a 2-possession game. But we couldn't, and we were unsuccessful. We went 3 and out, and Mike Glennon's looking to get back on offense, but he finds an open receiver right there, Shepard, and he gets a nice game. You can see the quarterback comparison. Josh Johnson is beating Mike Glennon in everything but yards. And Mike Glennon dropped back to throw on 2nd and 10. It's a screen pass to Doug Martin. Doug Martin evades a tackle, and he gets a nice gain of about 9 yards, 8 yards. And now it's going to be 3rd and 2. Now it's 1st and 10 on the 44-yard line. And the pitch to Doug Martin. Doug Martin up the sideline. He gets some nice pancake blocks. And he's out to about the 25-yard line. He's over 130 yards today on the ground. And that's not what we wanted, because last week we did. Stephen Ridley had over 100 yards, and now Doug Martin has over 100 yards. And a draw play to Mike James, and he could score, but no, a nice tackle by Brian Cushing on the 1. But it's hard to stop the teams that are on the 1, and they have a man in motion right here. And Mike Glennon just gonna give it to, I wonder who, Doug Martin, who scores his 3rd touchdown of the game. And now it's gonna make it 24-21, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And Josh Johnson jumped back to throw on a 2nd and 5. He finds a curl out to Andre Johnson for about a gain of 10. He's got 5 catches for 50 yards. Now a 3rd and long for Josh Johnson. He's looking to get the 1st down. And he does the same play to Andre Johnson. A couple plays later, he's got over 50 yards on the game so far once again. He's got 5 receptions, 6 receptions, so he is Josh Johnson's my favorite target of this game. So you can see Arian Foster gets a nice decent game, and Josh Johnson gets sacked for a loss of 12 yards by Gerald McCoy, an all-pro defensive tackle, and that's going to set up a long 2nd and 2. But it's a screen pass to Andre Johnson. Andre Johnson up the sideline, and I'm sorry about that, that got cut out, but he did get the first down to about the 9-yard line, and we're just going to punch that in with Arian Foster. But no, we get stuffed again, and this is what I said about wanting to trade Arian Foster. And here we run the fade route to Andre Johnson, but he drops it. That was an easy catch for a touchdown, but Andre Johnson did drop that. And now a man in motion for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers about the 46-yard line after a nice kick return. And he finds Jericho catching in the slant route. Stiff arms his way to about the 27-yard line. And there you can see a play before. Jonathan Joseph did get injured, and that's a big blow for our defense because he will be out for the game with a partial burn tour. And now it's the 27-yard line, 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. It's all tied up at 24. Play action, Doug Martin. And he is sacked by Antonio Smith for a loss of 5. It's a nice sack right there by Antonio Smith, and it's a 3rd and long for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Could we get a stop right here? Michael had nice pocket presence. That is almost picked off. Those in triple coverage. Captain Madden almost had the hat trick with interceptions today. So now they did catch on a field goal, and we do find Mays right here for a nice gain over the middle. That's his first catch of the year, I believe, for 22 yards. So now on 3rd down, it's almost picked off. I believe that was Levante David, and we're just going to take our points to make it a 27-27 ball game. So now our defense needs to stop right here. And he gets hit by Brian Cushing, but they do gain 9 yards. Nice throw by Mike Glenn, but he didn't have the pocket presence to realize that Brian Cushing was right there. And he hands it off to Doug Martin. Doug Martin's just been killing us on the ground today. He's at over 150 yards. Now it's 3rd and 4 on the 39-yard line. Mike Glenn run the game clock go down so he can get the final possession. He calls hike. And he finds an open man of Vincent Jackson. He has been quiet this game, sort of, but we haven't seen a lot of him. And then 3rd and 2, hands it off to Doug Martin, and he finds his way to the 10-yard line, and that's, we used our last time out, and we need to stop there. So after wasting a little bit of time, Mike Glenn's going to hand off to you-know-who, Doug Martin, who scores his 4th touchdown of the day, and that's going to put the Tampa Bay Buccaneers up, I believe, 34-27. So now Josh Johnson with 0 timeouts needs to give a game-winning drive, but no, on the curl, Andre Johnson is picked off by Mark Anthony, and that's going to seal the deal for the game to make it 41-27 off the pick 6, and the Houston Texans are going to fall to 0-2, and I really didn't want to show the rest, because that was about it, and we did fall 41-27. Josh Johnson did have a good game, though, just that one last pick, and then he threw another pick after I just threw up a prayer at the end. You can see Doug Martin at 179 yards and 4 touchdowns. He averaged 7.4 yards per carry. So that's what I'm saying here. I might want to trade Arian Foster for maybe a defensive man. And that's about it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.